Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Azili. We're playing City Skylines Murrayfield today. This is, I think, episode 15, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks for sticking with it. If you're finding this episode for the first time, or this series for the first time right now, there is a playlist. Let's jump in. So, to catch everybody up, we recently added this piece after we addressed our budgetary crisis. Our crises. We had a crisis. And I should probably stop pausing it, because that causes some issues. Why all of a sudden do we have a water problem and a sewage problem simultaneously? That one little pump. The little pump that could. The little water towers that could. Suddenly have become no match for our demand. There was a comment saying that my water conservation was expensive as heck. I agree. I think I also tweaked it and turned it off in some playtesting, and it caused this problem. By playtesting, basically remembering what I was doing. So, does that give us our availability? Now we need to get our sewage going again, which I think we addressed in the last episode, ironically. But I believe this is because I turned off the water conservation part. Once that gets online. Cool. Okay, good deal. I think we're getting ready to flip our economy, because we have a significant amount of educated population now, and they don't necessarily want to work in dirty industry, if you will, which, you know, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. Did I miss these? There. But I need a place for office space. And I've been eyeing this patch, this island in the river for offices. And I think that's basically what we're going to do, is work on establishing our financial district's foothold on this patch of land in the middle of the river. Previous episodes, I was looking at mass transit options, and we might not get to it this one, but we will definitely start exploring those options. We will definitely probably do a metro line, and we'll use buses to feed those metro stops, and then those buses will feed from the metro stop to the neighborhood. So they shall work, I decree, by decree of me, they shall work in unison. Now, I'm using the little bulldozer tool to get rid of this stuff, and you're probably like, why the heck is she doing that? Well, it's a performance issue. And it's not like my computer can't handle it. It's just, this is a good habit to be in. If you're going to build, just clear it. Now, normally I play modded. I would just select this with the move it tool, and bam, done. But I don't have that tool. And it's not, bam, done. So before I do I make a road along here? Or do I have those buildings back up to it? Huh. I wonder. We're gonna have that that little seawall thing. I might even ditch this. That might become. We might just go, whoosh, and we have to buy this tile to finish off that island. But that's okay. We have 2 tiles we can purchase. I'm just letting money kind of accumulate while I do this. Because it's going to be expensive. And because I'm OCD, I had to finish that off. I don't know if you could tell, but I had to finish that section off. I'm going to pretend that that doesn't exist right now. Very, very difficult, but I'm doing it. This is me doing it. I'm pretending that that doesn't exist. How about that? What do you mean a shoreline is required? There is a shoreline there. Bummer. Well, this is a good start. Yeah, see, they're all abandoning at the moment because they can't sell their goods fast enough. And then I'm starting. Yeah, they need to just export better. I mean, I could add a little bit of commercial here, but it's not. Let's run it. Oops. Let's run it this way. Will you pick up here? I know you want to build. I know it. Anytime now. See, look at that. I could also do this. See if this helps any. So you notice what I did is I left that tile open. I don't want it to, well, I guess it's not going to attach to that. So it doesn't matter. If this road wasn't a highway, having it zoned on that would slow down traffic on a road that I want to otherwise go fast. One day you'll grow. One day. One day very soon. There. Now they're like, would you make up your mind? We either have power or we don't have power. I wonder if this will work. I don't think it will, because I think the game will be like, eh. Wow, how did I do that? Huh. Was I just that good? I mean, it's elevated, right? Apparently. There goes our budget. Let's get this in place and then run that. I mean, I know how I would do it with my usual mods, but what on earth? I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video. Look at that. Magic. Maybe something like that. To kind of reach into this segment. Reach into that segment, but we'll fix that. I think that'll work. But real quick before we get crazy. Just so we have water here. What do you mean, occupied? Of course. It's a road. I want this to be more picturesque, and more picturesque to me means no power lines. But maybe it has to have power lines. I'm a little stuffed up today. Not sure what triggered it. Maybe there's extra mold in the air. I have an allergy to mold and ragweed. Now, I'm thinking that it's got to handle the traffic. I'm really thinking that was what? Five. Was that it? 5? Bing. That's not very round. I know how to do this without... Oh, you know what? There. Sometimes the tools are your culprit. And I'm doing this to keep our ground round. Large avenue with grass. I wonder how pretty that would look. And this looks funky. We might have to do something. Okay. So we stop spending money. All willy-nilly. And then grab this. Traffic's gonna slow down a bit, but I think it will help alleviate some issues. Give me this. I should save that for a second. You know what I meant to do? I meant to flatten all of that. I guess it won't be too bad. This teases them. It's like, haha, you can't go here. We could just do a little park area for some health benefits of our workers. Sometimes it helps to build backwards. We'll just leave that as like some park. There. I'm using these cycling streets, which we might end up replacing more. But oh, whoops. You're not supposed to be there. You were a mistake. In fact, there. Now I can't zone it incorrectly. We could always place it, we could always replace it with regular road once we've zoned. Temporary power line extension. Now, I don't foresee too much going wrong without having that highway there, but we can always extend that highway. But let's consider how we're going to do some mass transit to move people where they need to be in our city. I thought there was some abandonment this way. Maybe not. So last I checked, our traffic flow was 87 and 89%. Which means we're doing pretty good. Bing. Done. Okay. But right here, I would like to maybe have more residential, and it's smaller neighborhoods. Right now, all of our traffic is going to go this way because we've built it that way. So if I extend this route this way, I'm going to have traffic going both ways, which will spread out the demand. Right now, all the demand is to be in the left lane to turn. They have no option. Right now, all of these guys get funneled up to this, to get to here, to get to anything over this way. People don't like us right now. Let's check some things, shall we? So our healthcare is pretty blah. 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 We could solve it. Which is gonna force all of that to basically just upgrade. Like bing. Now they're all gonna upgrade. And that will be more taxes. Thank you. So I zone like this to produce smaller homes to make it look like an older neighborhood. Older neighborhoods are smaller, right? They have smaller houses. At least in the States. Typically smaller homes. There. We'll give somebody the big house. We put them in the big house. This park is still at 1. I need more people to visit. Come on, you could do it. You could do it. Visit. Visit the park. How are we doing over here? Doing pretty good. But I have to consider where my metro line's gonna go. So let's do this. I would like to go the train to run that way. So I need to put it on a street that will let me do that. But this is noisy. I already have a bus stop there. So why not take this? Boom. Why not do this? How about this? Bing. They could use that stop and they can use that stop. We could put this in the park and add a stop. But it's so loud, right? People aren't gonna like us. They'll have to get over it though. They'll just have to get over it. There's no... Unless we really make a big buffer. They have no choice. We might end up just making it a park. If I do this, we could make this a park. And if I run this road this way, I get to tell it where to go. So, boom, done. And we can get them to university. We're gonna be missing out some trees here, but if I put this way, I could service this university. I know it's really silly to have it that close to each other, but it's like the first one on the island. I could run another one, have another stop, but we'll see how successful this is. But that one stop is basically going to be Central Station. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. They're all like happy. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah? That's what I thought. And this just goes to here, to here. And this goes here to here. Cross town. Color. Kind of pink, purple. Resi. Whoops. There. Let's see. Let's see how loud that gets. But we'll see in next episode if it's productive to start to move people around. Not that we have traffic problem, but if we preempt that issue, we won't have this big panic when we do have a sudden traffic problem. But now we're able to move people. One passenger. Ha! A lot of passengers. See, look at that. But I think we might have to redo a bus route because that's going to get ridiculous. But until next time, my name is Azile. Thanks for watching, hanging out. You've been a blast. We installed a metro system today. We added office space to that new island, or that island that we've been eyeing for a while. Until next time, be good to each other.